Because we're going to the Pine Barrens. And we need to loop around here. This guy wants to come and loop around with me. He's more than welcome to. So Pine Barrens is an area that was added in, man, it was like build 28, I think. No, build 28 was the last build. It was build, it was a, when was it? Edge my eye. It was in, I seem to remember playing it back in, like, February. So, yeah, it might be build 24? When they initially added in, like, the pre-Homestead stuff, they put this place in, from what I recall. A lot of the really old parts of the game, like, I don't remember when certain things came out in the game. So, like, the Arcanist, I seem to remember being build 20 in, like, last August 2014, I think. Man, look at how glowy I am in the light with, like, the snow effect around me when my shoulders proc. Okay, this should be the waypoint. That's why, like, if anyone asks me how do you level up an Albrecht's Aether character, I'm like, I don't know. I can't remember how I leveled that guy up. Seriously, it's like, because not only do I not remember, like, that old of the game, like, the old versions of the game as well, Albrecht's Aether operated completely differently. Like, it was the sit and channel spell, but it was, like, really, really weak for being a sit and channel spell, and it didn't cost anything, so you could effectively, excuse me, infinitely cast it. As opposed to, like, the 900 something it costs now. Or at least mine costs 900 something. So, like, when I leveled up my Albrecht's Aether Arcanist, the game was totally different for that type of character. I mean, I was thinking of doing, like, a ground-up character for, you know, game complete, but ultimately I decided to just jump into Elite from the previous in-depth playthrough. Because it'd basically be the same thing, just over and over again. What was that? Did he like did the Zenogre spin and got over what from here to here? He breakdanced and got over there. Would it be broke dance or break dance? Break danced. Break to did dance. I ask the tough questions in these playthroughs. I find myself just nullifying enemies just to nullify them as like a just-in-case measure. Like, I don't actually think nullifying Mogara does anything, but I just did it to do it. You only need one poison gland. At least it's not a manticore eye. And even like this character, totally different from the way I played a battle mage, even like a few months ago. And I might even change it back to something like what it was. Oh look, Blood. We'll just go into Briar's cave immediately. You know what? I'm gonna do this like I would normally do this. So we're gonna portal back to Pine Barrens. And we're going to turn these two quests in. And you'll get quests to hunt old Briar and Ungoliax the Gloomweaver. So now we move on. And Briar's cave is... It has a limited number of spawn points in the Pine Barrens, or in the Shaded Basin. So, like it's difficult to miss once you kind of know where it is, but I mean it's random as to which one it is, and they're all spread out. So if you don't find it immediately, you can just keep looking, and you'll eventually get there. And old Briar is one of these guys. I also always want to call him Briar, because that's Jason Bourne. But, yeah, Briar, he's up here. I don't think it's any sort of reference to Jason Bourne, the fact that he's kind of got a similar name to Briar. I think it's because these are Briar thorns, and he's just a big one. And, you know, blood is kind of a theme in games like this. Nice. And then this hole will immediately lead you down to the cave that the Gloomweaver's in. It's another one of these mountain deeps areas with the freaking trogs. I'm still waiting for my legendary to pop out of one of those. Because I've had it pop off of like a corpse or something in that place underneath Devil's Crossing. And Devil's Aquifer, I think it was. There's fighting spiders yesterday, and one popped out of there. Yeah, so changing this guy's build, I actually might go back to doing an Aether build for him with, what do you call it? Kalidor's Tempest. Depends on what type of legendaries I get, because there's some pretty nice Aether legendaries that would actually be hugely advantageous for doing melee combat. So there's no shrine down here in Elite, and by extension Ultimate. So I'm running back this way, which is technically the long way, just because it's the way I'm used to taking to get out of here. Now we're probably going to get hounded by guys. This place was a huge farming area when it was first put in the game. Mostly because the guy at the end of it, Blood Feast, you could get to very, very easily. Oh, give me those ancient hearts. I have a feeling it's gonna be a farming place for me too, because I want to make badges of mastery, and those require 5 ancient hearts, technically 6 ancient hearts to create. So it's like gonna have to come here a lot, I think, on the characters I want to make those for, which is a lot of the characters. Like, I'd love to get one for this guy, even though it replaces Field Medic's Mark. Oh, I wonder if those are empowered. Be kind of awesome getting empowered Field Medic's Mark, should they exist. Now, is there a thing here? It's very dark in here. Yes, there is. Yeah, we're just making this one giant video of doing all of the Pine Barrens quests. So we need resilient plating and a searing ember. Not too bad. So that's more great portal placement, huh?
Got something you need stashed?
So, searing ember and resilient plating is takes 2 seconds to grab those. I definitely don't have the shrines memorized in any way, shape, or form. All I know is there's one in Ultimate that requires a relic, so I think it's configuration it wants. No. What did it want? I don't remember. Another desolation. Same session. Hooray. Don't I have like 3 points to spend? Okay. So I need to get four primordial. That'd be a great defensive ability. I don't have that, do I? Okay, I think if I do... See, I wouldn't mind having this on... What can I put it on? Warcry. And it's also a great set of resistances. So let's put that in Warcry. This is sort of another... Because I cycle Warcry a lot. It's sort of another nullification that I can do. But it'll hit everything on the map. And it also gets you some nice resistances, like I said, so... I have no idea what it looks like. Probably have to just, like... freeze Grim Dawn by doing a Warcry against a giant mob. But yeah, adding something to Warcry just makes a great ability even better. I may actually have to find a set of enemies that have positive benefits just to see it happen. It's also a little funny how many, like, water-based things this guy's ended up with from his devotion tree.
That skill's not ready.
Man, this has been quite the adventure in this video. I am actually doing, like, trying to do as many war cries to as big a group as biggest groups as possible, just to like see if the cleansing rain has a real animation against like a regular set of guys. Or if I actually need to find like a set of enemies that have positive buffs on themselves. Oh yeah, I think that no, that guy's still on fire. Oh, I think I know what it looks like. It's a little arcane symbol on the ground, I think. I saw something reflective over here. See, the problem is I don't know how useful Cleansing Rain is actually going to be in terms of an ability. Because if it's only like a % time that, you know, the Warcry procs it, and it's only going to function against enemies that have a buff, it's like, it's kind of unreliable. No, I have to go down. Damn it. I think it procced right there. So it's just going to be random against pretty much anything, I think. And if it takes out a debuff or takes out a buff, then it takes out a buff. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, I can go through here.
That skill's not ready.
Let me through the fucking door.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, man.
That skill's not ready.
I feel like I've had the gunshot noise in my ear constantly since I got down here.
That skill's not ready.
At least it's not the old gunshot noise or the old crossbow noise. I'd probably slap my headphones off my own head rather than hear that over and over and over again.
Can't do that.
I think... Is there a door up here? Okay, yeah, we're going up this way. We're almost there. Don't worry. This hell of fighting grovels is almost over. 'Cause... Blood Briar's right through here. Like, I think both my hands have fallen asleep.
That skill's not ready.
There are 3 procs of it there. It's sort of a little swirly swirl on the ground, and I think it maybe has some arcaneness to it.
That skill's not ready.
Here he is.
That skill's not ready.
So his gimmick is he does bleeding a lot.
Can't do that yet.
Specifically, he has little blood tornadoes.
Can't do that yet.
I wouldn't say this is an "Oh, how the mighty have fallen" moment, but "Oh, how the mighty hath fallen." Okay. So we're gonna... Oh, did I even go back to get the quest for this? Like I said, I was gonna do 3 hours ago when I was back in the cave. So yeah, Blood Briar's no more. And we say Gloomweaver's no more, and he's like, what do you need? Continue. It's like, I've already killed him. So yeah, that's done. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and next time we're gonna get into Act 4 content. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then. No, Act 3 Part 2 content, then Act 4 content.